This weekend was, of course, the CPAC, the Conservative Political Action Committee. And obviously, we got the treasure trove of lies, threats, bigotry, hatred that we've come to expect from the GOP at this point. But one part of that Donald Trump's speech, who was obviously the man everyone wanted to see, although half of the entire conference room and the stage was completely half full. Not a huge balance of people were there. Obviously, Donald Trump went on his little tirade. But one of the part of his speech that is incredibly telling and should all of us take very, very seriously was this.
In 2016, I declared, I am your voice. Today I add, I am your warrior. I am your justice. And for those who have been wronged and betrayed, I am your retribution. I am your retribution. Not going to let this happen.
I am your warrior. I am your justice. I am your retribution. He said this. I am your warrior. I am your justice. I am your retribution. What exactly are you a warrior for, Trump? You've never been in a fight in your life. You're nothing more than a rich, spoiled brat who's done nothing to fight for anything or anyone. Hell, you didn't fight for this country when it was shown that the Russians hacked us. In fact, you encouraged the cyber attack, hoping you would get Hillary Clinton's emails. You didn't fight for this country when the pandemic was hitting this country. You actually contributed to the misinformation that gotten millions of Americans killed. Your justice? You don't believe in justice, at least fair justice, Trump. You didn't say 2 words about what happened to George Floyd, or God knows how many other instances of police brutality in this country. You don't believe in justice. You never did. And the one thing I should actually really focus on is him saying, I am your retribution for those who have been wronged. For those who have been wronged, I am your retribution. Retribution. I would take that as a very, 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 very serious threat coming from Donald Trump. I am your retribution. We need to start taking that seriously the same way we took seriously what happened on January 6, 2021. His speech then, as it does now, is inciting Americans out there to do another insurrection, another terrorist attack on this country in the name of Donald Trump. I am your retribution. I am your retribution. What exactly are you going to retaliate against? The donors who have turned their backs on you? The members of Congress who don't spew out your gospel, like Mary Jean Taylor Greene calling for a quote-unquote national divorce, which is really just code for civil war? Is that who you're going to be retribution against? Or are you going to retaliate and label your retribution on Americans who refused to vote for you both in 2026 and in 2020 that caused you to lose the presidency? I am your retribution. Who exactly do you think you're going to get your followers to retaliate against? If I were there at CPAC, I would have had your ass arrested right then and there for trying to incite another attack. Because we all know that's where this is going to lead. I am your retribution. Make no mistake about what he is suggesting that he's going to do. Make no mistake about that. Because every time someone like Donald Trump screams something like this, something bad happens. Now, I rarely give any kind of advice to the MAGA because you're not going to take it and you're not going to listen and you're just going to let things happen. But if you listen to Donald Trump's speech at CPAC, don't do anything stupid. Please do not. Because all you're going to do is lay the seeds for your own destruction. And Donald Trump is not going to help you at all. Let me ask you this. How many legal bills for the people who were arrested and charged for the January 6th attack has Donald Trump actually paid? The answer is zero. You really believe that he's going to put his life, his freedom on the line to save you after he goaded you into doing something stupid? The answer is he will not. If it serves him up to serve you up, he will do it in a heartbeat. And to Donald Trump, I say this. You can bark all the threats that you want to, Trump. One way or another, you're going to slip. You're going to say something that's going to put you in prison. And guess what? And not all the money in the world will save you from your responsibility and the retribution of what you have done and said. Now, you might actually get reelected. God help this country and all of us if that ever happens. Because we already know what your term as President of the United States, your second term as President of the United States will be. It won't be about freedom, justice, honor, equality. It'll be about revenge. Because you think this country has wronged you in not making you president for life, which is what your real ambition is. You're trying to be Putin. You're trying to be Hitler. You're trying to be Mussolini. Not going to happen in this country, boy. We're the United States of America, not the Nazi regime, not the Russian, not the Soviet Union, or whatever the hell else you think you can be. You may be reelected, but God help this country if it comes to that. Because we already know what your plan is. In your own words, Trump, retribution. CTP, know the truth, God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.